Have you ever wondered what the heavens witnessed at the exact moment of Christ's crucifixion? What if I told you there are clues, symbols, and revelations pointing to something so profound that few dare to explore it? The moment when Michael, the archangel of God, knelt before the cross. What if I told you that the mightiest army of heaven fell silent? That the heavenly defender bowed down, not to fight, but to behold what even angels could barely comprehend. God incarnate, bleeding out of pure love. There is a hidden secret, a profound mystery that connects Michael, the cross, and the greatest spiritual battle ever fought. A silent moment behind the veil of the heavens that could forever change how you view the crucifixion. Why would Michael, the one who cast out the dragon, the leader of heaven's armies, bow before a crucified man? In this video, we will explore this theological and symbolic scene in depth. We will uncover how heaven reacted to Christ's death and why even the angelic warriors knelt in reverence. Stay until the end, because the second to last block might reveal a key of transformation for your spiritual life, something most Christians have never noticed in Scripture. Before we begin, please comment below. Jesus is the Lamb who has overcome, and like this video to help spread this message. You could be a vessel of edification for many lives. Block 2. Michael, the warrior of light. Who is Michael? In the Scriptures, Michael appears at pivotal moments. In Daniel 10 and 12, he is the defender of God's people. In Revelation 12, he leads the war against the dragon. In Jude 9, he contends for the body of Moses. Michael symbolizes justice, loyalty, and zeal for divine glory. But Michael is not God. He is a servant, and his greatest strength is not his power, but his obedience. Michael acts only when God commands. He doesn't seek recognition. And this teaches us something vital. Even the mightiest in God's kingdom bow before the cross. Kneeling for Michael is not weakness. It is heavenly wisdom in its purest form. Because he knows, at the cross, the Son fought a war no army could win. This teaches us a lesson. Those who truly serve God recognize victory where the world sees defeat. Which leads us to the next question. What happened in heaven at the moment of the crucifixion? Block 3, heaven's silence and angelic reverence. When Jesus gave up his spirit, the veil tore, the earth shook, the sky darkened. But something else happened. Heaven fell silent. Hebrews 1:6 says all the angels of God worship him. Isaiah 53 tells us he was wounded for our transgressions. Now imagine, Michael the archangel, used to leading with thunderous command, kneeling, not to intervene, but to surrender, not to fight, but to behold. Because at that moment, the eternal Word, creator of heaven and angels, chose to die for the very ones who rejected him. The angels do not fully understand the plan of redemption, 1 Peter 1:12, but they long to look into it. And in that moment, even Michael bows in awe of the mystery. Perhaps the greatest act of worship in all of history was not human, but angelic. Now comment, I bow before the cross, and share this video. This truth needs to reach more hearts. Block 4, the cross's throne, and Michael has witnessed the cross was Christ's throne. There he reigned. There he triumphed. But who witnessed this moment? Only men? No, the heavens watched. Revelation 5 shows the Lamb being worshipped as worthy after the sacrifice. The heavenly praise intensifies after the cross. Michael, as the leader of heaven's armies, did not just observe. He represented all of heaven's host in submission to the Lamb. Like a general bowing before his king, Michael proclaims with his very posture, he has won. This teaches us something crucial. It's not enough to believe. You must surrender, not just to proclaim, but to kneel. The cross is the center of history, and Michael, through silent reverence, declares, only Jesus is worthy. In the next and final block, we will ask, what does Michael's gesture mean for us, the church? Block 5, the call to the church. Kneel with Michael. If Michael, being who he is, kneels before the cross, how could we ever stand proud? His gesture confronts us. It exposes our religious pride. It reminds us that even the greatest in heaven recognize the need for surrender. Today's calling is clear. Stop. Stop fighting in your own strength. Kneel, lay down your pride, look at the cross, and let it conquer your soul. Michael didn't kneel because he was weak. He knelt because he was wise. And today, you are invited to do the same. Comment now. I kneel with Michael at the cross, and let this truth shape your soul. Conclusion. The only response is surrender. Today you've seen that even heaven bows before the cross, that the leader of the heavenly armies knelt before the crucified Lamb. Congratulations on making it this far. Few seek such depth, but you did, and that reveals a heart that longs for eternity. Comment now. My victory is in the cross of Christ, and testify to that truth with your life. If you don't share this video, you may be hiding the light. But if you do share, you become a lighthouse in someone's night. Subscribe. Every video is a spark that keeps your faith burning. And now, be still. Close your eyes. Picture the cross. Michael on his knees. You beside him. And simply worship.